My treehouse. I've always wanted a treehouse. I think they're great places to play. My dad drew the plans for a treehouse, and we started to build it one day. Dad's got some boards and a toolbox, some nails and a hammer and saw. He said you'll need help with your treehouse because you've never built one before. We started working together. He watched as I hammered and sawed. He tried not to laugh very loudly when I nailed my coat to a board. Soon my new treehouse was ready. It looked wonderful there on the grass. 4 walls and a door and a carpet, and 2 windows, both with real glass. The windows were 2 different sizes, and the door wasn't perfectly straight. The walls were a little bit crooked, but Dad thought my treehouse was great. Dad got some rope and a ladder. He pulled the house into the tree. My treehouse looks crazy and funny, but I think it is perfect for me.
The Crown Diamond by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Characters: Sherlock Holmes, a detective. Dr. Watson, Holmes's friend. Billy, Holmes's servant. Sebastian Moran, a criminal. Sam Merton, Moran's friend. Scene 1. A room with a large window. There is a curtain across the window. Enter Watson and Billy.
When will Holmes be back, Billy?
I don't know, sir. He's very busy. He's trying to find the Crown Diamond.
Oh, yes. It was stolen in the robbery last week.
That's right, sir.
Watson pulls back the curtain. A model of Holmes is in a chair by the window.
What's this?
Holmes wants people to think he is at home when he isn't.
Why?
Enter Holmes.
Because a man is trying to attack me, Watson.
Who?
Sebastian Moran. Write it down, Watson.
A doorbell rings. Billy exits. Writing in his notebook.
Why don't you tell the police?
Because I haven't found out where the diamond is yet. Moran stole it, and a man called Sam Merton helped him.
Enter Billy.
Sebastian Moran is here, sir.
Good.
Looks out of the window.
And Sam Merton is outside.
This is dangerous. I'll stay with you, Holmes.
No, Watson.
Writes a note.
Take this note to the police. They will come and arrest Moran. But before they get here, I will find out where the diamond is.
Lost at the Carnival. It was the sunniest day of the year. Harry and Emily were very excited because they were at the carnival with their mum and dad. Harry had a superhero costume with a long red cape. Emily was dressed up as a pop star with a sparkly dress and sunglasses. Harry and Emily loved the parade. They waved at the floats and they looked at all the wonderful costumes and masks. They danced to music from the band. Just then, a crowd of dancers and people on stilts came down the street. The dancers moved between Harry and his family. Harry tried to push through the crowd, but the dancers moved too fast. Harry couldn't get away, so he moved down the street with the dancers. Suddenly, Harry thought he saw a stage. He climbed onto it and looked around for his parents. But then Harry started to move. He wasn't on a stage. He was on a float with a lot of dancers on it. Harry picked up a microphone.
Hello?
He said, and his voice came through all the speakers in the street.
Harry. Mum, Dad, Emily, can you hear me?
Harry saw his mum and dad running through the crowd.
Where have you been?
They said.
And where's Emily?
I don't know,
said Harry.
I thought Emily was with you.
An eco-home. Martin Harris and his family live in an interesting house. It's an eco-home. Eco-homes don't harm the environment. They use alternative energy. They don't use fossil fuels like coal or oil, so they don't use up the planet's resources or produce dangerous gases. The eco-home is in a hill in Wales, UK. It looks like a house in a film. Half of the house is underground. Martin and his family started to build the house in March and moved in at the end of July. The house was very cheap to build. It has wooden beams and wooden floors. It has stone and mud walls, and it has a skylight in the roof. There are solar panels on the roof to make electricity for the lights, CD player and computer. The family gets water from a spring, and they burn wood to heat the house. Martin and his wife Lara were working in a forest when they decided to build their eco-home. They wanted somewhere to live while they were working, and they wanted to save energy. They thought their old house in the town was boring because it was the same as everyone else's house. They wanted to live somewhere different, and they liked the idea of living close to nature. Now, they don't want to live anywhere else. Martin's family loves their home because it helps the planet and it looks amazing. They think that eco-homes are a great idea for everyone.
As good as new. We all want to help the planet, but we want to look good too. Now you can buy lots of great clothes and accessories and protect the environment at the same time. Would you like some new shoes? They're colourful, fashionable, and guess what? They used to be car tyres. It's easy for scientists to recycle car tyres and use the rubber to make new things. Do you like this fun bag? It's bright and trendy, but can you guess what people made it with? Have a look. This bag used to be old juice cartons. This colourful t-shirt used to be plastic bottles. It takes 5 large plastic bottles to make 1 large t-shirt. You can buy baseball caps that used to be plastic bottles too. Guess what? These beautiful bracelets used to be old newspapers, comics, and bus tickets. Next time you are out shopping, see how many recycled items you can find. Or why not try making something new from your old rubbish? You can make greetings cards from old paper, magazines, or paper bags. You can make book covers from old carrier bags, posters, maps, or even clothes. You can save wrapping paper, gift boxes, and ribbons and use them again. We want to hear about your ideas too, so we're having a competition. What can you make with your rubbish? Send us an email with a photo. We'll send a cool, as good as new t-shirt to the 10 readers with the best ideas, and we'll print your photos in our next magazine.
The Zoological Society of London, ZSL, tries to breed endangered species and prevent animals from becoming extinct. This is important work because we can learn a lot from wild animals, but when they are extinct, they are gone forever. 7 years ago, the ZSL opened Gorilla Kingdom, a wonderful gorilla enclosure at London Zoo, with waterfalls, warm rocks, hills, plants and birds. Today, 3 gorillas live in Gorilla Kingdom. Zaire is 39. She has been at London Zoo since 1984. She is very playful, but she is sometimes naughty too. Zaire can often be shy. It takes time for her to get to know new people, but she always makes friends in the end. Effie is 21. She used to live in Germany, but she arrived at London Zoo in 2007. Effie loves small children, and she always greets them when they come and visit. Juki is the youngest gorilla at London Zoo. She's only 14 years old. Juki is very funny. She often steals Zaire's food, but Zaire doesn't mind. She thinks Juki is wonderful. In the wild, the main threat to gorillas is loss of habitat. The ZSL hopes that the enclosure will make the gorillas feel happy and safe. They are hoping to have a baby gorilla at Gorilla Kingdom soon. It will be the first step to increasing the gorilla population.
A day in the life of a firefighter. Rob Elliott has worked as a firefighter for 8 years, and he loves his job. Rob's day starts at 9 a.m. Rob and the rest of his crew meet in front of the fire station to get their instructions for the day.
Every day is different,
says Rob.
On some days, I drive the fire engine. On other days, I wear the breathing apparatus. I enjoy every part of my job.
Rob has rescued people from all kinds of situations.
We get called to road accidents, floods, rail and air crashes or chemical spills,
says Rob. But firefighters do more than rescue people. They give first aid, and they clean up and check sites after an accident or disaster. They often work together with the police and paramedics. They also train people in fire safety. Today, Rob and Jenny, another firefighter, were busy checking the equipment. But suddenly there was a call. A house was on fire, and there were 2 people trapped in an upstairs bedroom. The firefighters jumped into the fire engines and raced to the house. Rob and Jenny ran upstairs, while the rest of the team used hoses to put out the fire. Rob and Jenny found a mother and daughter in one of the bedrooms. They opened a window and helped the mother and her little girl to climb down a ladder. Soon the fire was out and everyone was safe.
And it's still only 11 o'clock,
said Rob.
The Healthy Eating Pyramid. Healthy eating is not about being thin or about giving up the foods you love. It's about feeling great and having more energy. If you choose the right foods, your healthy diet will be a tasty diet too. You can still enjoy your favourite sweet and salty foods, but too much sugar and salt is bad for your body. These foods should only be occasional treats. Dairy products like milk, cheese and yogurt are great because they contain calcium and keep our teeth and bones healthy. Tip: choose low-fat dairy products. Meat, fish, eggs, beans and nuts are important too. They keep our bodies healthy and they give us energy to work and play. Tip: avoid salted or sugary nuts. Whole grains are an important part of every meal. If you eat lots of whole grains, you will have a healthy heart. Whole grains are in bread, cereal, pasta, and rice. Tip: dark bread and brown rice are great sources of whole grains. Fruit and vegetables are the most important part of a healthy diet. They are low in calories and full of vitamins. Eat lots of fruit and vegetables with every meal and as snacks during the day. Tip: fruit and vegetables with brighter or darker colours have more vitamins. Healthy eating is easy and fun. Just take one step at a time towards a healthier diet.
Just breathe. The movement of your blood through your heart and around your body is called circulation. The process of circulation is fast. It takes less than a minute to pump blood to every part of your body. 1. When you breathe in, oxygen goes into your lungs. 2. Blood from your lungs fills with oxygen and moves into the left side of your heart. 3. The left side of your heart pumps the blood with oxygen in it out through tubes called arteries. Arteries carry blood away from your heart to your body. 4. Your body takes the oxygen out of the blood and uses it to stay healthy and strong. We need oxygen for everything we do: moving, growing, speaking, and thinking. If we do not have oxygen, we cannot live. 5. When your body uses the oxygen from your blood, it makes carbon dioxide. Your body doesn't need this carbon dioxide, so the blood takes it away. Other tubes, called veins, carry the blood with carbon dioxide in it back to your heart. 6. The blood from your body goes into the right side of your heart. 7. The right side of your heart pumps this blood into your lungs. Your lungs remove the carbon dioxide from the blood. 8. When you breathe out, the carbon dioxide goes back into the air. Remember, all this happens in about a minute, and all you have to do is breathe.
The Lost City. The Inca people lived in the Andes Mountains in South America over 500 years ago. The Inca used stone to build wonderful buildings with slanted doorways, windows and roofs. Most Inca cities did not have walls around them, but they were very safe. There were large stone fortresses near each city. When there was danger, the people could hide in the fortresses. The most famous Inca city is Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is high in the Andes Mountains in Peru. Only local people knew it was there until 1911, when Hiram Bingham, an American archaeologist, visited Peru and saw the ruins of this ancient city. When he returned to America, he wrote an article about Machu Picchu in National Geographic magazine. Soon, the rest of the world knew about this wonderful place. Explorers went to Machu Picchu and found palaces, fortresses, and the remains of stone aqueducts. The aqueducts brought water from rivers to the city. Today, the streets and the walls of the city are like a stone maze for people to walk through. There are still some things that we don't know about Machu Picchu today. For example, no one knows why the Inca stopped living there. Some people think there was an illness that made the Inca run away from the city. It is difficult to find out if they are right because there are no records to tell us. The Inca didn't write, but they were excellent builders. It has been nearly 100 years since the rest of the world first heard about Machu Picchu. Today, Machu Picchu is Peru's most famous tourist attraction. If you travel to Peru, you should definitely visit the amazing lost city of the Inca.
Nim's Island. Nim's Island is a great film. It's directed by Jennifer Flackett and Mark Levin. The main character in the film is an 11-year-old girl called Nim. Nim is played by Abby Breslin, who is only a teenager but already a famous actress. The film is based on the novel Nim's Island by Wendy Orr. Nim lives on an island in the South Pacific. She has some cute animal friends, including Selkie the sea lion, Fred the lizard, and Galileo the pelican. Nim is a very confident girl. She can find food, climb trees, and build fires. Nim doesn't have a mother. She lives with her father, Jack Russo. He is played by Gerard Butler. Jack is a scientist, and he studies tiny sea creatures. One day, Jack goes on a trip on his boat. He wants to take Nim with him, but Nim wants to stay at home on the island. Jack agrees, and he sets off on his trip. Soon after Jack leaves, an email arrives for him. The email is from Nim's favourite author, Alexandra Rover. Alex is played by Jodie Foster. Alex wants to ask Jack about his work. Nim replies to Alex, and they become email friends. While Jack is at sea, there is a terrible storm. Jack's boat breaks, and he can't contact Nim. Nim is very worried. There are lots of tourists arriving on the island, and they are making a mess. She wants Jack to come home, but she doesn't know where he is. Nim asks Alex to help. Alex comes to the island and helps Nim to make all the tourists leave. At last, Jack comes home, and he becomes friends with Alex too. The special effects in Nim's Island are very good. There is an amazing storm and a scary volcanic eruption. Jennifer Flackett and Mark Levin are great directors, and the actors' performances are brilliant. The film is funny and exciting. It's a comedy, fantasy, and adventure film all in one. Don't miss the chance to watch Nim's Island. It's a great film for all the family. I can't wait to watch Nim's Island too.
Who deserves a high salary?
Bright Star. Posted at 14:56 on 12th of the 4th. Should anyone earn more than £1 million a year? I read in the newspaper that a famous footballer was paid the same in 1 week as 150 factory workers. Factory workers work 40 hours a week. Footballers just kick a ball around. I think they are paid more than they deserve.
Sports fan. Posted at 17:23 on 12th of the 4th. Football stars need a lot of training from a young age. They train 5 days a week and have strict diets. Also, athletes entertain people, so they are giving something to the public. I think they deserve their money.
London Girl. Posted at 18:06 on 12th of the 4th. I don't think that a footballer or any other celebrity should be paid so much money. They don't help anyone. Scientists and doctors train for years too. They improve people's lives, but they are not paid as much as pop stars. That's silly.
Bookworm. Posted at 1842 on 12th of the 4th. I agree with London Girl. Surgeons, firefighters, and the police deserve to be paid a lot more. They help people every day, and they work in difficult and dangerous situations. They are heroes, and they should be the real celebrities.
Sports fan. Posted at 1918 on 12th of the 4th. Tickets to football games and concerts are expensive. So are CDs and DVDs. Celebrities were paid a lot less years ago. But these days we pay more for entertainment, so they earn more. It's simple.
Bright Star. Posted at 1956 on 12th of the 4th. Thanks for all your interesting replies. I think the emergency services, scientists, and engineers deserve more money than celebrities. But if people are happy to pay lots of money for entertainment, then the celebrities will be rich.